Night Raw, but well, this man isn't scheduled to be here, ladies and gentlemen. He was the man who main evented last week. He is Will Ospreay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a bit of a surprise as Will Ospreay was not scheduled to be here tonight, as this was the man that was very highly featured in last episode of Universe Mode to kick us off in the King of the Ring. It was Will Ospreay as he went one-on-one with CM Punk in a round one matchup, but it was CM Punk to get the better of Will Ospreay. You see right there, ladies and gentlemen, had him up on the shoulder, just knocked him right in there. When it came to the GTS, Ospreay truly went to sleep. And that, ladies and gentlemen, has had a lot of people kind of thinking to themselves, what is next for Will Ospreay here in Universe Mode? Where does Ospreay go? What does he do? How does he maneuver when it comes down to the Monday Night Raw roster? You know, you're looking at a roster that was, split in half at the same time. A lot of people want to step up on those bright lights. A lot of people want to step up and be the next big thing. Can Will Ospreay do it? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know what the hell the guy's doing out here, but it really puts his career into perspective if you really think about it, ladies and gentlemen, as Will Ospreay asking the ring crew for a microphone. It seems like Ospreay's going to get some things off his chest tonight. You know, I'm kind of at a loss of words. I was given an opportunity to come out here and really reflect on what happened last week, reflect on what happened at WrestleMania. I didn't think WrestleMania was good and set in. I didn't think it was going to really affect me. In my mind, I was going to win King of the Ring. And I was going to make this new era of Raw the era of Ospreay. I was going to turn the world into something that it's never seen before and flip professional wrestling on its head. But let's be honest, what am I really doing here? It's a question that a lot of us ask here in our career. It's a question that a lot of people find answers in, but to be quite frank, I'm kind of at a blank. I don't know what's next for Will Ospreay. I don't know what's next for Will Ospreay when it comes down to the World's Heavyweight Championship or any title here in Universe Mode. But what I know is that I'm not going down without swinging. I know that if this roster wants to put Will Ospreay out, then it is going to have to try harder than CM Punk. I know that Will Ospreay isn't going anywhere because I made a promise to each and every single one of you, and that was win, lose, or draw at WrestleMania. I was going to still come out here, and I was going to put my all on the line each and every single week, and I will continue to do that. I got a bit of news before I came out here. Next week, we're starting things over. Next week, I'm pressing that refresh button for Will Ospreay, because next week I find myself in a match to open Raw with a 20-minute time limit. I find myself in a match with Seth frickin' Rollins. Now listen, Rollins, me and you, we've barely crossed paths before, but I know you're one hell of a professional wrestler. When they told me I was going to be facing you, I went back, I watched the tapes, and I seen what you did on episode 0. You and Gable, man, you put on one hell of a match, and if that's the Rollins that I am going to be facing next week, then I am in for a battle. But trust me when I tell you, Rollins, I cannot lose. And I won't lose. I'm coming for you, and I'm coming for your hounds. There's not an amount of justice in the world that's going to be able to stop me from beating you. And if Claudio Castagnoli or Will or you don't want to get involved, then I have no problem taking them out too. When it comes down to next week, it is about me and you. So I'm laying the battle line. I'm letting things be known now that I am going to push you to your absolute limit. And you won't even be able to survive 20 minutes with Will Ospreay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we hear it first from Will Ospreay next week to start off your episode of Monday Night Raw, it'll be Ospreay Rollins one-on-one in a 20-minute time limit banger of an open.